it's the famous line of all I want is a button that does this. And then they don't realize that it's a $50,000 ask. So, and what's funny is that like lately I've attended quite a few sessions, with the Chamber of Commerce and with Export Ontario and then, Export Canada. And I've had quite a few sessions where they talk specifically about data, right? And we think about um, how much data we're collecting today and then how much repetitive data that we're collecting today. And then who manages all of this stuff and how does it all come together? And when you look at organizations that with all good intentions bought best in class for a specific deliverable. So they bought a whole platform, but this one piece, and then another platform for this one piece, and then another platform for this one piece. And then this is like a trend that's happening, right? And was it really the right decision to make to bring in that level of a solution for that little piece, right? And so it was interesting to hear that feedback around now we got to create data lakes and we got to create like amalgamated databases that people can access to where all this information can be all centralized again to get the value from it. And yeah, of course, on our side, we get it all the time around, could you just change this word, right, in this section? And then we have to take we obviously want to please as leaders and as a humankind, like we want to please. We want to make sure that we do things that make people happy. But then taking that step back and say, okay, before we just go ahead and do this, what are the impacts? Is it the solution that we're looking for? I know that the symptom presents that this is the solution that you want, but is it really what we want? Like maybe the solution actually exists 4 or 5 steps back. And then we say, if we fix it over here, then by the time it gets to this level, we actually don't need the solution at all. That comes to me all the time. And then, of course, I've got to be the bearer of bad news, just like you sometimes, and say, I understand the value that, this could create. It's probably going to take us 3 to 4 months of design work and development work to get it done. It comes at a price tag of, $150,000 to $200,000 to execute this one task. Is it still like, is this where you want to go? And then usually by applying those key metrics to the ask, usually it's like, oh, hold on. Let's reevaluate what we're actually looking to do here, because that seems a little steep for what we're trying to do with this one button or this one form or this one ask, right? So